Welcome to another unboxing video of Sorry Man I Farted and Smith TV. As always, our videos are brought to you by Cloud City Comics and Games in Allentown, Pennsylvania. If you are ever in the Allentown area and you happen to be going to Dorney Park or anything like that, stop by Cloud City. Tell Aaron that Tim says hi. Today we are bringing you Dicemasters Age of Ultron. This is the starter set, 2-player starter set. I have not opened it yet. So I don't know exactly what comes in it. I have started collecting from the booster boxes because if you know anything about me, you know I am obsessed with this game. But I actually don't know what comes in this. I wanted to open it up with you guys. So we will get to it. This is the cover. Shows you some of the dice you get. The back of the box. Ignore the price sticker. Yes, I do not get free copies of this. I pay for everything Dicemasters related. For those of you that think that reviewers get free stuff constantly, it's not necessarily the case. In some instances, being a reviewer is more expensive than being a hobbyist. Some cases. We'll talk about my copy of Dune later. Alright, so the game comes with little sticky tabs on it, and I don't save this box. So for those of you that are like, oh my god, he's gonna wreck it, I don't save it, and there's a specific reason why, and I will show you. But for those of you that are looking to just kind of get into the game, this box has enough storage in it for you to build a basic team and transport it. All right, so let me open the box. You get a plastic insert. You get your newest rules set. And I'm saying that because this is the 6th set of Dicemasters. So this is the 6th revision of the rules. And yes, I did have to count them out. All right, so we will open this up and see what comes in it. And again, there's tape on the side of it, just so you're aware. All right, so you get a pack of cards and a bunch of dice and some other goodies. So I will pull these out. You get 2 paper dice bags. There are people that like to use Crown Royal bags or some other type of dice bag. I actually prefer these. It allows you to know how much you have left in your bag and let your opponent know if they're curious. So this is the pack of cards that comes with it. We will go through those, and then I will show you the character dice and the other dice that come in the starter set. Because I'm sure if you are watching this, you already play Dicemasters and you're not too concerned about what else comes in the box. You already know about the sidekick dice and stuff. So you get your checklist, which I recommend just throwing out as soon as you get the set because WizKids misprinted it. So a lot of the numbers and stuff are wrong on it, and it's missing actual characters and cards. So chuck that right away, and you get a Black Widow. You get 3 of each character, and they each have different abilities. Team Watch is a new thing in this set, and what Team Watch does is when a character appears with, when you field a character with the same affiliation, you get an effect. It is really, really powerful in some instances, and really useless in others. And then you got Captain America. That's a pretty good ability. And if you notice, they have the name and then the subtype. So there are 3 different Captain Americas in this set, each with a different subtype. For those of you that have not played the game, you cannot have 2 of the same character name in your team. So this is Hawkeye. He is in a previous set. Captain America was in a previous set as well. You cannot have 2 Captain Americas even though they are different dice. I do have to say they have definitely stepped up their artwork on the cards. A lot of the art for the Age of Ultron set is beautiful. Most of it does come from comic books. But they've gone to better artists to solicit the work for these. Overcrush is something that appeared in, I believe, the Justice League set. For those that play Magic, it's Trample. When you deal damage and you knock out your blocker, any additional damage goes to your opponent. So a low-cost Iron Man. Some more Team Watch abilities. People are kind of a little up in arms about Lady Thor being in this. I don't mind. I actually think that's pretty cool, especially since my daughter likes to play this game, and when I showed her that Thor is now female, she thought that was one of the coolest things she's ever seen. Alright, so that's the end of Thor, and then we got Ultron, the center component of this set. What I find funny about the sets is they are named after like Justice League and Ultron and X-Men, but the characters that you end up wanting to use from the set aren't from any of those. The characters that I like the most about from Avengers versus the X-Men aren't Avengers or X-Men. Black Widow is, but the DC set, I really enjoy Constantine and some of his card abilities, and he's not part of the Justice League. So Vision is in this, and if you notice, Vision has the villain symbol. And then you get your basic action cards. This is a pretty good card. Gives you +1 if it has the burst symbol, and otherwise it gives Overcrush to any character you want. I actually used that in a rainbow draft on Sunday, and it came in pretty handy. This is another great basic action card. Works really well with ramp teams. If you use this and gearing up from the Avengers versus X-Men set, it's a really good way to drain your dice bag and your keep your prep area full of cards. You'll roll possibly 10 dice or more per turn. Went out of focus, sorry about that. There we go. And then you have your basic action markers. All right, so those are the cards that come in the set. And now the dice. Okay, 1 second. Sort through these, get them back in order for my OCD to be calm. All right. So you get your silica gel. Do not eat it. It's not a good snack, but keeps all the cards and dice dry. Then you get your dice. So you get 2 of each character that is in the starter set. So 2 Black Widow, 2 Thor, 2 Hawkeye, 2 Vision, 2 Iron Man, and 2 Captain America. If I didn't say that already, I don't remember. So not enough to build a full team for both sides. Not even close. If you are looking to get into this game and you want to build teams, you definitely need to buy some of the booster packs at $1 a piece. They are not bad. You get 2 dice per set. If you buy a gravity feed, you will get enough dice almost to complete the full complement of 4 that most cards allow, max 4. Plus you'll get a chance at super rares, which are always fun. You should also be able to pull an almost complete set of commons and uncommons, if not a complete set. So I recommend, if you are getting into this game, just bite the bullet and get a gravity feed. Comes with your sidekick dice and your basic action dice. And the corresponding color goes on the corresponding card, and you choose your basic action, that goes on that card. And then you put the blue dice on there, and you can purchase it for 4. And that's just to signify when you pull a blue die, what the hell does it stand for? All right, so this is the starter set. It's everything you need to play the game, more or less. The starter set is a good way to get into it. It's a good way to get your feet wet and taste the game. I strongly recommend finding somebody that knows how to play it if you're looking to get into it. Or I'm going to promote another YouTube channel, but Watch It Played did a very, very, very good example of how to set this game up and play it, and actually taught me how to play it, and now I go around showing other people. All right, so I said that I don't keep this, and there's a reason. If you're anything like a collectible card collector, you're not going to store your cards in here. You're going to put them in a binder, you're going to put them in sleeves, or you're going to put them in a deck box. So this allows for a number of dice to be stored in it as you go. But if you buy a gravity feed, you're going to fill this up. And there's not enough room in here to hold the 180 dice that come in a gravity feed. So what I recommend to you is, if you are looking to get into this game, buy the starter set, try it out, see if you like it. You can buy some of the booster packs, again, to try out. And if you do like the game, get yourself one of these. The collector's box. I will do an opening of that real quick for you and show you what comes in it. Again, I have been collecting for a bit, so this is a full complement of the dice, but it'll show you what the storage looks like. So this thing, I think it's like 25 or 30 for the box. Not necessarily worth it in terms of what you get for what you pay, but as far as storage solutions go, it's one of the better options, unless you're willing to throw down the money for a Datalist storage box, which I reviewed in a previous unboxing. That is far and away the best way to store Dicemasters. So each one comes with this play mat. It's paper. It's not like a mat. Another checklist. Again, useless because they got the numbering wrong. But a nice little ad sheet for everything that comes with the Age of Ultron set. And then the storage comes with a velvet dice bag. And then it says 2 trays, but the lid of the first tray is the second tray. So if you see, I have dice stored in here. And then I have more dice. This is 5 of every dice in the set. You don't need 5. I keep 5 because that way if I happen to lose one way down the road, I have an extra, and I won't be crying trying to hunt down an extra die. I give away all of my extras because I wind up opening up way too much and collecting way too much. So I fill this up with 5 of every dice, and then everything else I give away. Really nice way to get other people into the hobby. The box set also comes with your complement of basic action cards, same ones from the starter set, and a Captain America, the First Avenger full art promo. A lot of people would say this is what you're paying for out of the box, and I'm inclined to agree because this is the only way to get this card, unless you go to Gen Con or Origins and enter into their tournaments, and even then you're not guaranteed to get one. So the box itself is worth it. Again, for the storage, for the set. I like the Datalist storage solution, which I can break out and show you real quick, because of the volume that it stores. This stores a set. And as you notice, I don't have my cards stored in there because it doesn't store a complete set of sleeved cards. The troughs aren't deep enough to hold all of the cards when you sleeve them. So that is the collector's box, and then I will show you the Datalist storage real quick just because of how awesome that is. And here it is. So I got mine, has the Datalist logo on the bottom. I got the DC one because at that time that's what I was collecting, and that's the newest one. And I just thought it would be neat. And inside, so what you are currently looking at is 3 complete sets of Dicemasters. This is the Avengers vs. X-Men, this is the Uncanny X-Men, and this is the complete Justice League set. And then I store my little paper bag in here because why not? I also have 3 teams built here. This is the overflow of dice from Justice League. There isn't enough storage in here for that, but I will show you why that is. And underneath it are the dice for my teams that are sitting right here. And inside of here is all of my Dicemasters dice. So this is all of Justice League and Uncanny X-Men. This is the rest of Uncanny X-Men and D&D. And then this is the rest of D&D. And I think that there is one more tray left. Yes. Underneath this is the complete Yu-Gi-Oh set. So the only dice that are missing from this are the Avengers vs. X-Men, which is kind of funny because I have them in here. And then the Age of Ultron. So that is how much this can store. And that is why I think that this is a far superior storage solution than what WizKids has given us. Thoroughly enjoy this box. It's not super, I mean, it's heavy, but it's not super heavy. And the construction on it is nice and solid. So that's the Datalist storage solution. So you got your choices. Buy the starter set and start collecting with that. Buy the collector's box if you're just going for one set, or get the Datalist box if you're going to collect multiple sets. Thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of the Age of Ultron starter set, and we will talk to you soon. Look forward. I'm almost done collecting all of Age of Ultron, so soon we will do a review of that. I'll go through and show you all of the cards that are in the set. So yeah, wasn't kidding. I didn't put the starter cards in, but I've got most of the set. Anything that's pink, those are the sleeves for the cards that I need. I think I'm down to like 6 that I need, 2 of them being ultra rares. Nice thing about the new set is it has the zombie cards. Those are an awesome addition. I do like that. So like I said, I'll go through those soon. Looking to get the whole set before I do that, so I'm not saying, whoa, this is the card that will go here. And thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. This has been Smith TV. My name is Tim.